What time is it? Adventure time! Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 songs from Adventure Time.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends, we'll go to very distant land.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the most emotional, hilarious, and all-around memorable tunes to appear in this unique and beloved animated series.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake.
Number 10, Puncha Yo Buns. In a moment that is equal parts hilarious and adorable, we get to see Finn as a baby dancing and singing to this great song.
I'm a tough tootin' baby, I can punch your buns. Punch your buns, I can punch all your buns.
Hidden away in his subconscious, Marceline discovers this memory of Finn's when she enters his mind in memory of a memory.
If you're an evil witch, I will punch you for fun.
Aside from being a catchy, fun little ditty, it also gave insight into the fact that Finn has been a bold adventurer with his heart set on battling evil his whole life.
Jake, whatever you're about to do, please don't do it.
The song proved to be so popular, it's been reprised a number of times.
I can punch all your buns. If you're an evil witch, I will punch you for fun.
Number 9, Food Chain. This song comes from one of a handful of episodes animated in a different style and set outside the regular continuity of the show. The freedom of existing outside of the normal canon lets the writers come up with a truly unique episode and a song to go along with it that featured, you guessed it, the food chain.
Round and round as the nature flows. It's like one big ring.
The result is a neon-filled, beautifully animated, and rather trippy visual experience, accompanied by a tune that is arguably one of the catchiest and most upbeat ones from the entire show.
What an amazing, wonderful, and excellent food chain.
Number 8, Young Lemonhope.
Young Lemonhope, born from candy and glue.
While the first 2 entries on this list were great because of their irreverent fun, this particular tune is a testament to Adventure Time's ability to craft incredibly somber, yet ultimately touching and hopeful songs. Young Lemonhope is one of those songs. Written by Princess Bubblegum to celebrate Lemonhope's liberation of the earldom of Lemongrab from its tyrannical earl, and Lemonhope's rule in his place. However, Lemonhope turns down the offer to oversee the earldom and sets off to continue his own adventure.
Strong Lemonhope, risking freedom and health, came back for his brothers.
So instead, a slow and sad version of the song plays over a sequence set far in the future, where a very old Lemonhope finally returns home. Like we said, it's super emotional.
Once you were lost, and now you're back home.
Number 7, Nuts. While the Ice King was initially portrayed as a buffoon obsessed with capturing princesses, viewers eventually learned of his tragic and humanizing backstory as a brilliant archaeologist driven mad by a magic crown.
I'd like to help you, but I don't know if I can.
His sad history includes him acting as a father figure to Marceline, something he's forgotten, but Marceline still holds close to her heart.
Every time I move, eventually you find me and start hanging around. Just another lame excuse to see me, man. It's getting me down.
In the episode I Remember You, she tries to get him to remember the past, but is unable to break through his insanity, as he can't even remember his real name, Simon. This leads Marceline into a short, sad musical soliloquy about both his sanity and her own.
You know, I'm actually glad to see you. Maybe I'm the one who's nuts.
Number 6, Fry Song.
Daddy, why did you eat my fries?
This song appropriately starts off the episode It Came from the Nightosphere, with a sweet bass line and vocals from Marceline. Like the previous entry, Fry Song gives us a window into the character's history. More specifically, it introduces Hunson Abadir, the Lord of Evil and Marceline's father, and their troubled relationship.
Kinda dad eats his daughter's fries and doesn't look her in the eyes. Daddy, there were tears there. If you saw them, would you even care?
It chronicles an incident when Hunson stole her fries when she was a small girl, and how the event was one of the many actions he took that made her question if he loved Marceline at all. Ultimately, however, while Hunson may have been a huge jerk and an awful dad, he seems to really love his daughter.
Marceline, you really feel this way?
Dad,
Marceline, of course I love you.
Dad.
I'm sorry I ate your fries. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Number 5. House Hunting Song.
So Finn and Jake set out to find a new home. It's gonna be tough for a kid and a dog on their own.
In a deviation from Adventure Time's usual approach to music, most of House Hunting Song is sung mainly by a narrator rather than any of the characters on the show. This catchy tune, performed by series creator Pendleton Ward, has an upbeat feel, despite the lyrics describing the struggles Finn and Jake are facing as they search for a new place to live.
Big shell, go inside, look around, it seems alright. Frog jumps out, and Bob's a tiger, throwing down potions for food and fire.
Evicted from their treehouse by Marceline, in her first appearance on the show, they visit half a dozen homes in their quest.
Oh, Marceline, why are you so mean?
I'm not mean, I'm 1,000 years old, and I just lost track of my moral code.
However, each place they attempt to settle is less hospitable than the last.
There go our boys, walking on the icy ground, heading towards their destiny. I'm sure they'll figure something out.
Number 4. I'm Just Your Problem. When meaningful items from Finn, Princess Bubblegum, Marceline, Jake, and Bimo are locked behind a magic door, they discover it'll only open for a genuine song.
La da 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 da, I'm gonna bury you in the ground.
After a few failed musical attempts, a fight breaks out between Marceline and PB, leading Marceline to perform a heartfelt song about the hard feelings between the pair.
You don't like that? Or do you just not like me? Sorry, I don't treat you like a goddess. Is that what you want me to do? Sorry, I don't treat you like you're perfect, like all your little loyal subjects do.
The song hints at a previously very strong bond between them, which Marceline resents PB for abruptly ending.
I'm just your problem.
Giving a deeper emotional glimpse into two guarded characters, it was also the beginning of their reconciliation, as explored throughout the rest of the series.
I shouldn't have to be the one that makes up with you, so why do I want to?
Number 3. My Best Friends in the World. Unfortunately, I'm Just Your Problem peters out before a true emotional reward, not only leaving the door closed, but tearing the friends apart as well.
Do you think that I don't understand? I just wanted us together and to blaze a band. Last night was the most fun I've ever had. Even liked it when the two of you would get mad.
It's then that Finn realizes he needs to open up and let his true feelings out, telling Bubblegum that the meaningful thing stolen from him was a piece of her hair.
Don't forget that I lost a piece of your hair. I'll remember the pasta that we shared over there.
He sings about how the people that gave them the meaningful items are more important than the items themselves.
You are my best friends in the world.
The friends with him in this moment are his very best, and they're what really matter to him. His honesty, taking the form of a beautiful song, finally breaks the door's spell.
Make no mistake, I'm gonna sing a song that feels so real, it'll make this door break.
Number 2. Friends. Of course, our last entry wasn't the only time Adventure Time touched on the difficulties shared by best friends.
Guys, you know you're much more than this.
Another great example of this came in Video Makers, which chronicled best friends / adoptive brothers Finn and Jake's anger with one another when they try creating a film together but are unable to decide on genre.
Dear Bimo, please use only the best footage when cutting the movie. Love, Jake.
And Finn.
The feud worsens throughout the episode, culminating in an awkward showing of their film to their friends.
Finn, why are you fighting with your friend Jake? You know this can be the end.
Everyone is pleasantly surprised when the final product, replaced and edited by BMO, is in fact a touching musical tribute to Finn and Jake's friendship, sung in the awkwardly cute way only BMO can manage.
Just hug and it's agreed. Your love will not delete.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Dream of love, is it really over?
Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes.
Oh, I feel like amalgamed up inside. It's like amalgamed up inside.
Number 1, Remember You. Following Nuts, this song further expands on Ice King and Marcy's shared past and the lore of Adventure Time, making for one of the most touching moments in the show's history.
Marceline, is it just you and me in the wreckage of the world? That must be so confusing for a little girl.
Marceline finds Ice King's notes, or Simon's rather, chronicling how the crown, which he needed to protect young Marcy and himself, was sapping his sanity.
This magic keeps me alive, but it's making me crazy, and I need to save you. But who's going to save me? Please forgive me for whatever I do.
Filled with apologies for what he knew he would become, the tune is bittersweet, equal parts touching and tragic.
I can't remember what it made me say, but I remember that I saw you frown. I swear it wasn't me. It was the crown.
Just like Marceline when she sings it, it's nearly impossible not to get a bit teary-eyed when listening to Remember You.
Making me crazy, and I need to save you. But who's going to save me?
What is going on in there?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.